We live completely off-grid in the Canadian North and have been using BLUETTI products for 5 years. I've gotten hundreds of questions on the system during that time, so in this video I bulk those questions and answer them in the very simplest form, so anyone can understand exactly how it works and what you'll need for your particular setting.
Hey guys, right off the top, I'll let you know that BLUETTI is not paying me to do this video. They send me units for review and to use and critique. They do provide me with a discount code for you guys to use that'll save you money on top of a sale price. And they did offer a BLUETTI giveaway, which I'll give you details at the end of this video. Chuck, I own a cabin or cottage, and I go there on the weekends. What BLUETTI should I buy? Now, that's a very broad question. So I go back to them and I say, do you currently use a gas generator? And 99% of the people do. So I ask them, how many watts is your current generator? So if they come back to me and they say, I have a 2,000 watt gas generator. Well, you should look for a BLUETTI that delivers 2,000 watts because that gas generator and the BLUETTI put out the same amount of power. 2,000 watts is 2,000 watts. See, there's two main factors you have to consider about BLUETTI. It's very simple, actually. It's how much power you need for it to deliver, just like the 2,000 watt thing, and then how long you want that power to be delivered. And if you look at the front of every BLUETTI, it gives you those two things. It gives you how many watts it delivers. It gives you the watt hours, which shows you how long it will give you the power you need. So there's two ways to determine how long it will keep your particular place going. One, just by using it. You turn your unit on, you use your cabin or cottage like you always did, and you can read it right on the screen. It tells you how much time you have left on that BLUETTI using the current power you're using. Or you can do a simple calculation. I'm not a mathematician. I'm not even a really smart guy. But for example, this cabin that we live in 365 days a year, we have it critiqued, so we're burning about 100 watts an hour on average. So if you look at the Apex 300, which delivers 2,764 watt hours, you do the simple math. You take 2,764 and you divide it by 100, which is the watts per hour that we're using in this home, and you'll get almost 28 hours that unit will keep this complete home running. And that's with no input, by the way. That's just using the battery capacity alone. Now you find that's more than sufficient for your needs, then you're done. You can stop watching this video right now. If you find, in a particular case, like an Apex 300, that it's just not quite enough to get you over the hump, well, you can buy expansion batteries. They have a couple different sizes of batteries. They have the B300Ks, and now they have the brand new B500K, and that thing is a beast. It has over 5,100 watt hours of battery capacity. So if I had the Apex 300 with 2,760 watt hours, and I combined that with one of those new batteries that has 5,120 watt hours, would give me about 78 hours of continuous use. So on the BLUETTI site, there's all sorts of units. There's pretty much two types. There are portable units that come with the battery and everything all included, and they're not expandable. Some of them are not. Some of the portable units are expandable. Now, if you're just going to the cabin for the weekend, a portable unit that's not expandable might be a little cheaper to buy, and it might be exactly what you need to put you through on a weekend at the cabin. And keep in mind now, if you charge up one of these units, which may only take about an hour, you may get 10, 15, 20, 24 hours or whatever on one charge of that BLUETTI. That's all of that time you don't have to run a gas generator. Gas is expensive, generators are noisy, and they smell. So if you can alleviate even half the time that you're at your cabin by not using a gas generator, it's a bonus all the way around, financially, and it'll just be a better experience because you won't have to have your generator running. Now, I'm kind of a big fan of the Apex 300 because It's a portable unit. You can pick that up and take it with you. And it has a big battery built into it. So you get the all-inclusive package. You also get the option that you can expand and get additional batteries for it. And with the Apex, you can add up to 6 extra batteries with that. Currently at this cabin, I have the Apex and I have a 6 battery system, and I can leave this place for a full week with no power coming in whatsoever, and it will fully run this cabin in my absence. I really like the Apex 300 because it gives me a couple of options there of 120 volt or 240 volt if I want it. But I can also just take it in my camper. And this past summer we used it for 2.5 weeks. And we charged it up when we got an opportunity to get next to some electricity, and it kept our camper going. And several nights we were completely off-grid in the middle of the wilderness, and the Apex 300 fully ran our RV. BLUETTI just came out with this new unit. It's called the Elite 400. It's a cool looking thing with wheels already on it. It has a handle like a suitcase. You can store it away in a closet somewhere and then just pull it out whenever there's a power failure. This particular unit delivers about 2,600 watts continuously, and it's got 3,840 watt hours of that battery capacity that you can use. So for example, if the power went out in your house, immediately you could plug your router into it and you'd have your internet back. You could power as many lights as you wanted to with this thing. You could run a small heater with this. You could use all of your kitchen appliances for cooking, air fryers, microwaves, your toaster, your kettle, coffee maker. All of that will run off of this. This place has 4 outlets for regular appliances. It has a cigarette lighter adapter thing so you can power anything that's DC. It has 4 different USB ports, the regular USB ports plus the USB-C. For all of your devices like phones and tablets and laptops, all that kind of stuff, it'll keep it all going or charge it up so you can use it. So I would look at this one here as kind of like the ultimate power failure system. Now, of course, you could run your entire cabin off of it as well, easily. And with that large battery capacity, it'll take you over the hump until that power is restored. What about some of these smaller units here? This is the Elite 200, and I use this one for all of my work at around my yard, all of my power tools. There's nothing you can't throw at that it won't run. Then there's Elite 100. I use that for small chores at around the door as well, for my smokers, my small tools, lights, phone charging, all the little things I'd have to do, and it's so light you can pick it up by 2 fingers. Then there's the Elite 30, which is the neatest little tiny package, and it delivers a lot of power, and it has a fair size of a battery capacity to it. Those units are good if you're doing some camping with tents and stuff like that, or in your camper if you wanted to charge some phones or your cameras, run a CPAP machine, and they charge super fast, like under an hour, and you're back at full capacity again. We run off of 3,000 watts of solar here. I went from mid-February till the last of October before I even had to start up my gas generator. So the solar alone met our requirements and more. In fact, we couldn't burn the power that was coming in through the solar panels and through the BLUETTI. Yes, you certainly can. It's called pass-through charging. So you can just hook up your unit to your gas generator. You don't have to have any interruption in your power, your cabin. Your cabin is still being powered by the BLUETTI. It's being charged by the gas generator. Give your gas generator an hour or so to charge up the unit. Turn off that noisy, smelly thing that's costing you all kinds of money, and then rely exclusively back on the BLUETTI power again. It's cold up here in northern Canada. Our temperatures dip down minus 20, minus 30, minus 40 degrees Celsius. Here's exactly what happens when it gets cold. If it goes below freezing, the unit cannot be charged. However, it can go really cold and the unit will still power on and give you the power you need. Okay, so it's minus 31 or 32 below Celsius. I'm back into this, my old garage here now. Turn on this BLUETTI, turn on the AC. There we go. So here's my number one recommendation for those people who have the units in places that are cold. If you left your cabin or your cottage from Monday till Friday and it was a very cold temperature all week, so when you show up at your cabin, your unit is at minus 20 degrees Celsius. What you need to do is before you leave your cabin on the weekend previous, make sure your unit is charged up, because as long as that unit powers on, it will keep your cabin powered. You will warm up your cabin. Obviously, you're going to stay there. The unit will warm up as the cabin warms up, and then it can easily accept the charge. Whereas if you left on the weekend with no charge left in your system, you'd have to wait for it to fully warm up before you could charge it. And I'm not saying leave it at 100%. Leave it at 50% or more. That way, when you get to your cabin, you may have 10 hours of reserve left on it. So when it turns on, by that time, hopefully by 10 hours, you have your cabin warmed up and your unit will be warmed up as well. BLUETTI is offered to give away an Elite 30 unit. All you have to do is comment on the video, and somewhere in that comment, put in hashtag BLUETTI. And I will post another video in the next couple of weeks that will announce the winner. Beware of scams. I will not contact you otherwise, so if you get contacted by some scammer, ignore it, watch for my video post, and I will draw the winner on a video, and I will contact you personally after that video. Because I hope this video clarified a few things, simplified a few things for you. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer as many as I can. Don't forget to get your contest entries in, and wait for the next video. And until that video, take care of each other, get outside and enjoy everything outdoors. And we'll see you next time. Guaranteed. Coffee's good.
Get outside and enjoy.